Welcome back to Blacks in Motion right here with Cliff. And yes, I'm still talking about controversy, but I'm going to move along from baseball into basketball, right? The hottest sport right now. And I want to focus on one guy in his comments. That's Roy Hibbert, center for the Indiana Pacers. Now, in a post-game interview, he said two things that just didn't rub the NBA too well. He said a comment to a reporter and gave an answer, and at the end of that thing, he said the phrase, "no homo." Now, let's address this. It kind of took me aside a little bit to see that he had been fined so much. He got fined $75,000 for saying no homo. And then he was being accused of using insensitive slurs against gay people. Now, I said, wait a minute, wait, not for saying no homo. Obviously, the public and the media don't know what that means. You know, I had to explain to an older friend of mine exactly what that meant. Keep it quite simple. No homo is a phrase to let somebody know that, hey, although something I just said might have sounded a little bit suspect, even homosexual, I'm just letting you know and giving you a post disclaimer that, hey, I didn't mean it in that way. It's a play on words, kind of like sometimes people use a pun on purpose. Well, whatever he said, you know, a phrase that could be said like that can be funny in basketball is saying, hey, I gave him good D all night. People might think that's funny, but all that Roy Hibbert meant was I played good defense all night against my opponent. But he gave the disclaimer, no homo. His biggest mistake, look, there's a time and place for everything. The media is not going to be up on hip-hop slang. So, Roy, I'd still give you a little bit of responsibility. Just be smarter next time. Now, the other thing that he said by using the cuss word MF, y'all don't watch us, y'all MFers don't watch us on TV all the time. Yeah, and you said, hey, I don't care if I get fined. Yeah, that's why you got fined, buddy. There's no way around that. Again, I think that was a very small rant that he did compared to people like Charles Barkley and others that just go off all the time and say anything. But hey, one thing that Roy Hibbert did do with his play was make me a believer. I do believe that he's the best big man in the league. And now, honestly, I'm always curious to see what he's going to do in an interview. But hey, some people might think it's more controversial than others. I didn't think it was a big deal. Total misunderstanding. So, hey, stay right here at Blacks in Motion, and we're going to talk about the NBA Finals and who's going to take home that championship trophy.